Good evening, dear listener. Make yourself comfortable. Let the day's worries slip from your shoulders like a heavy cloak you no longer need to wear. Tonight, the story we share is a gentle one, woven from moonbeams and whispers. It is a story for the dreamer in all of us, whether young or simply young at heart. And so we begin, in a place that is not quite a place, on the border between the last waking thought and the first wisp of a dream. There lies a silent, starlit valley. This is the Vale of Hushed Things. Here, the final sigh of a contented day settles as mist. Here, the soft echo of a forgotten lullaby drifts on the breeze. And here, in a cottage that seems built from polished moonlight and the bark of ancient, sleeping trees, lives Liora, the keeper of lost dreams. Liora's work was delicate and essential. Every night, as the world tilted towards slumber, dreams would blossom in the minds of sleepers. But sometimes, a fragile dream, a dream of flying, of a kind word, of a memory made sweet with time, would slip away, lost before it could be fully dreamed. These lost dreams floated, sad and formless, into Liora's veil. Her tools were not of metal or wood, but of intention and care. She had a net spun from spider silk and starlight to catch the drifting dreams. She had shelves made of cloudwood where dreams could rest. And most importantly, she had the Soporific Lexicon, the book of sleep words. Its pages were not paper, but layers of deep, velvety darkness, and the words written upon them glowed with a soft, silver light. These were the words that could mend a torn dream, fluff it up like a pillow, and send it back to where it belonged. One evening, as Liora was gently stitching a dream of a peaceful forest back together with thread made of river song, she heard a new sound. It wasn't the soft flutter of a lost dream. It was a hiccup, then a sniffle. On her doorstep sat a small, shimmering shape. It was a dream, but unlike any she had seen. It was dim, its edges frayed, and it pulsed with a faint, worried light. It was the dream of a child, or perhaps a grown-up, who had forgotten how to dream like one, a dream of not being enough. "Hello, little one," Liora murmured, her voice like wind through pine needles. "You seem far from home." "I am the dream Huckapud. I was supposed to be a dream of great courage, of facing a giant. But I just feel small. I think I'm broken." Liora's heart, which was made of the same stuff as compassion, softened. "You are not broken," she said. "You are just heavy with a feeling that needs to be heard. Come inside." She placed the dream on a soft patch of woven twilight. She opened the Soporific Lexicon, its pages whispering as they turned. Her finger hovered over words like valiant and dauntless, but they glowed too harshly for this fragile dream. Then she found them. The right words. They glowed with a gentle, steady warmth. Enough. The words settled over the dream like a blanket. Accepted. It wrapped around the dream's frayed edges. Peace sank into the dream's very core. The dream shivered, and its light grew a little brighter, a little steadier. But it still trembled. "The words help," it whispered. "But I think I think the sleeper needs to hear them too. Liora understood. Some dreams couldn't be repaired from the outside alone. They needed a guide. She made a decision. Then we shall go on a journey together, she said, back to the sleeper. But we must travel the night river. She placed the mended dream in a small lantern made of a hollowed-out pearl and took her silver oar. Outside her cottage flowed the night river, a silent stream that reflected not water, but the deep, dark blue of the universe itself, dotted with swirling constellations. They floated past the Isle of Memories, where good days basked on sunny shores. They drifted by the cavern of fears, which she wisely gave a wide berth. The dream in the lantern watched, its light growing stronger with every soothing sight. Finally, Liora steered the boat towards a window that glowed with the soft, rhythmic breath of a sleeper. She held up the lantern, and the dream inside, now a warm, golden sphere of comfort, floated through the glass. Inside, the dream did not show a giant or a grand battle. Instead, it unfolded softly in the sleeper's mind. It was the feeling of a hand held in the dark. It was the memory of a task completed well. It was the simple, unshakable knowledge that you, just as you are a whole and valuable person. It was the dream of being enough. As the dream settled, Liora whispered the final words from the lexicon, the ones that seal every good night. Rest now, dear heart. Let go of the day. Your courage is not always in the roar. Sometimes it is in the quiet breath you take before you begin again. You are held. You are safe. The night is gentle, and you are not alone. Slumber now and be renewed. She watched as the sleeper's face softened, a small sigh of release escaping their lips. Her work was done. Liora rode back to her vale, the stars beginning to pale with the approach of dawn. The Vale of Hushed Things would grow quiet as the waking world stirred. She returned to her cottage, closed the Soporific Lexicon with a soft thump, and the silver words faded until nightfall. But the magic she carried, the mended dream she delivered, remained. It settled in the heart of the sleeper, a tiny, permanent star in their inner sky, a reminder for all their tomorrows. And for you, dear listener, the story ends here. The final words are yours to feel, not hear. Let your eyelids grow heavy, like petals closing for the night. Feel your breath deepen, a gentle tide on a calm shore. The dream of peace is already on its way to you. It is floating through the soft dark now to remind you of a simple, quiet truth, that you are and always will be enough.